So for this project, what we're going to be needing is a cardboard. We're going to actually need some paint. We're going to be using the orange and the yellow, maybe some gold, also some red, and possibly some white to do the outline on the lion's fur. We're actually going to draw out the face on the cardboard and any part to it. I didn't draw the fur because we're just going to cut a whole bunch of rectangles, and then we're going to add a little bit of design, and then we're going to hot glue them all together. So you want to see something? Miss Tasha about to do some magic. By the time I snap my fingers, all of these will be cut out. So you see, it's already cut. Another thing that I wanted you to see is that this is actually going to be the setup. Voila, magic. So as you see, this is the way that is actually going to be set up on the paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start painting all these little pieces. So basically, I'm going to start pulling them apart. I'm going to start putting colors. The lion, I'm going to be coloring orange with some gold. The eyes, I'm going to be coloring like a dark blue. These, I'm going to be coloring like orange and brown. So you'll see along as I go. But you could color whatever color you want to do. You could get creative with this. But one thing I do want to say is this. I'm going to color them all brown. And once I color them all brown, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do little designs, lines and stuff. Basically, we're going to focus on the lines on this. So we're going to do all different types of lines. So let's go ahead and get creative and paint this, and then we'll get to you on the next step. So as you see, we have finished painting all our pieces for our lion. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna create the background for the paper that we're gonna use to glue the lion on, or the cardboard, I should say. So we're gonna start off with the black. We're gonna just put a dot on the top, and then we're gonna move on and put the red. Sorry, I had the wrong color. We're gonna go ahead and put some red on here. And then what we're gonna move on to is the color orange. Right here, we're gonna put a little bit more because we're gonna see a little bit more of orange. And then the yellow right underneath it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue our blending process, and we're gonna start from the bottom and move our way to the top. So let's go ahead and finish this so we can start gluing our line together. So just remember, from the yellow all the way to the top. I have finished my background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let all this paint sit for a little bit and actually dry. So I'm going to do it, since I'm already done with the paint, I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning. Plus, I'm going to get the hot glue ready so we could glue all this together. So go ahead and take yourself a break. Go ahead and do some cleaning, and we'll see you in the next step. So now that everything has dried, our next step is going to be gluing all of this together. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to actually put the head right in the middle, because all of our fur parts are going to be underneath it. So what we're going to do is we're going to trace this so we know exactly where to glue these little rectangles. So let's go ahead and trace that first. So we're actually going to do this as light as possible so that way we don't mess up our painting, but we know exactly where to put the stuff. Okay. I still can't see much, so I'm gonna go a little bit darker, especially in the darker areas. In the yellow, I'm okay, but I just can't see in the orange part. So I'm gonna go a little darker on the top part. Much better. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna try to find a pattern on which way I want it, and then we're gonna glue this all together. So we're gonna start with this. Then once we got all that done, we're gonna go ahead and glue our face to it, and then we can put our eyes and start getting the face together the same way we had it set up last time. But you'll see step by step. So let's go ahead and put this wonderful creation together. There you have it, guys. We have finished our craft work for the day. I think it's pretty cool, and we did it all with recyclables. Basically, we did it with cardboard. We added some color. I think the gold actually really brought out the lion, so I'm kind of glad I changed my mind and actually used the gold instead of the yellow. So make sure that you guys are posting your work, and make sure that you're cleaning after yourselves, and make sure you're washing and sanitizing those hands as well. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.